You guys see this bug whack here? Yeah, bird poop bug. It's on the back of my car. It's a freaking grasshopper that came in the open window and bing banged his big juicy ass all inside of there. He was laying dead over there. Still a little hoarse. Hey guys, Chuck, how's the Mopar? We're gonna talk about Jess Neal in a minute. I'll give you an update on Miss Louise, Wheezy. Somebody called her from the Jeffersons. I got cleaned up the old starter relay, put it on the Chinese version. They worked for a while, and I had a no start, you know, and my Cuda was the same. My son changed it out for another Chinesium, and it fixed it. I got a spacer on here, 1-inch spacer. Picked that up for $5 at the Moparty. It looks factory, sort of. Yeah, I got 3/8" clearance down there. Yeah, you can see it's marked up the fan, but that wasn't marked up the rad, but that's only from testing. 3/8 ain't a lot. I got tons of room on the other side. I've torqued it here. She's all right. As long as I don't put slicks on there and drop the hammer, we'll be all right, I suppose. But yeah, the rad had to come out. Now that fan is way inside. Guys, I got a ton of airflow blowing here at idle that I never had before. Yep, it's 1 week after we came home from the Moparty. So anyway, yeah, guys, I got 5,500 miles on Miss Louise now. I took her, went visited my parents. It's a 700-mile round trip, and she's doing good. Coming up on the second oil change before long. So anyway, Jess Neal, he gave me this. Fortunately, he can't sign it because it's so glossy that it does that. Okay, I'll make this quick. So I'm at the Moparty, and I see this Barracuda Cuda taxiing around over there, and I'm like, wait a minute now. That's a tribute to Swede Savage, who raced for Dan Gurney in the All-American Racers in 1970 at AAR Cudas. I thought it was Dan Gurney's number. He was 48. Be pretty sorry. Be pretty ballsy to put Dan Gurney's number on your car. So Jess, I fell in love with that car a long time ago. Read an article, probably Mopar Action. There's tons of stuff on the internet about him. YouTube. He won the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb twice in the vintage class, and he did it in his 71 Cuda, which was originally 383, 3-speed on the floor. Had every other option ordered, you know, for a Cuda back then, but then had a 383 4-speed. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And then I saw the car going around, and I'm like, wait a minute now. So then next thing I know, a trailer away, there's Jess. Nicest man. He offered to let me put my camera in his car. He came down for the autocross. He's not a big autocross fan. He likes to race. What he's into are road courses. I said, you ever done the Silver State? He said, no, I never had a 90-mile fuel tank before now. The Silver State is 90 miles of flat out hauling ass across the Nevada desert. Very, very cool. I always wanted to have, you know, a track car like that. Never will, you know, I mean, come on. Anyway, there's a lot of links. I'm going to put Jess, he's got a Facebook page with tons of cool pictures. He ran the thing at the track. I think he ran low 12s, drag raced it, spinning the tires, 1290 something, 19 at 114. I have pictures of that up. And so look at his Facebook for cool pictures, and Hot Rod Magazine did a whole thing on him, and it's on YouTube. I'll put a link to that in there too. All right, enough talking from me. Here we go. I'm in full farm Chuck regalia. This car won Pikes Peak Hill Climb 4 years in a row. 580 horse, 340. Jess Neal. So were you ever nervous going up that? Here, I got a couple decals for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, you throw them on the toilet seat or your toolbox. Cool. I don't care.
Cool. Thank you.
Were you ever nervous driving this thing up Pike's Peak?
Every time. first 4 years we did it, it was dirt. It was about 50-50. It was dirt, or it was paved from the starting line to the end of into the picnic grounds, and then it was dirt from the picnic grounds to Glen Cove. Then it was paved from Glen Cove to Devil's Playground, and it was dirt from Devil's Playground to the summit. And the problem with the dirt is they used to put a ton of calcium carbonate in it, so it was rock hard. It was like it was hard as concrete, but it had this little pea gravel on top of it. You had absolutely no feel for anything in the car. You didn't feel the throttle, you didn't feel the steering, the brakes, nothing. And
I was nervous in the minivan when it was paved. I'm not joking.
Oh,
I was like, oh, you guys just be quiet in the back.
Yeah.
Now, do you have solid mounts on here, I suppose? Solid motor mounts?
No, it's
I'll be darned.
Factory style motor mounts. It just has a brace,
right,
in case it breaks, but torque strap. But
what heads are those?
Those are W5 aluminum heads that have been prepped by Dick Landy Industries, and the headers are custom because they needed to fit around that stupid rack and pinion stuff.
20-to-1 steering ratio you had, you said?
I don't know what the rack is. The rack is really a quick rack, but with the 1-to-2 quickener in it, that even makes it harder to steer.
That's cool. Yeah, you know, I saw you drive by earlier, and I'm like, it looks familiar. And then when luckily you're right here by us, so yeah. I've tried to put your video on there, that run.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, if your camera would mount right there.
I think I left everything home for that.
We could
put that on there. I would too.
There's another shoe right there on that front row bar. I don't know if you have that kind of mount.
I'll look.
It's all kind of a mixed mash of GoPro and
if I had I took all that stuff out of my bag, you know, the little bag I brought, because I don't need it, you know.
Of course.
Oh geez.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, I screwed up. This is bad. This is exactly what I've got, a 72. It looks like 70, you know.
Oh, nice.
Black. And yeah, I would love to have a autocross car.
Well, this is more of a road course thing.
Sure. I would rather do road course than rip around. Yeah.
Do some marketing stuff for them, and I was trying to it doesn't have near the heavy spring rate.
Original 3 4 speed are console black,